the last episode I have cycled from Fes to Midelt, had a nice mix of mountainous landscapes and long stretches of flat stone desert, and eventually ended up camping at a lake just a few kilometers north of Erashidia. And here the story goes on. By now I am in the third week into my trip around Morocco, and soon I will get to see what I would consider as one of the most fascinating types of landscapes. So I cycle south towards Erfoud in Ghisani and continue until the mountains and the chlorophyll becomes a rare sight. So today is the day where we'll reach the desert. That means we will see dunes. Oh yeah, I can already see some. And not the most biggest yet. The real big ones, they will come later. But still, ooh, I'm having a really nice tailwind now. But I think somewhere later I will turn a bit more to the left and will be a side wind again. Anyway, so my plan is to go to Merzouga, stock up food there and water, and then try to cross kind of the desert towards Zagora on an off-road trail. But I'm not sure how much this trail is existing. There's something on the map, so I assume it's there. And yeah, I will figure out. So something nice just happened. One guy stopped with a car and he told me he's running a camp next to the dunes and he invited me to stay there for free. And they apparently play even music. That is definitely a yes for me, so I will go there now. It's 20 kilometers. I'm stoked. I can take a shower, charge my stuff, play music with them. It's going to be awesome. So I'm supposed to follow now this gravel road. The camp with the dunes is kind of behind the dunes, so I kind of have to cross them. Not sure how this is going to be, but let's see. And it's funny, you can just act like a GTA character, you can just go anywhere. It's quite a mission to get there actually. So I texted with the owner and asked him if I can cross the dunes just here, and he said like no, I have to go more north, cross the dunes in a more narrow spot, and then head south again. It's going to be fun here. I think I have like 2 hours or 1 hour, 1.5 hours more sunlight. So I think it's just like from here 1 kilometer or about 1.5 back south again. But it's absolutely amazing here. I really fucking love that. Sorry for saying fucking, but it's just really beautiful. That's really deep sand here. Okay, I'm back on gravel. That was really hard. Whew, what an effort. But yeah, just the experience already itself. Pushing here through the desert. It's awesome. Eventually I reached this freaking cool desert camp with the sunset, and after a nice shower the music session was already on. Almost every night Mustafa, the guy on the left, plays music with his workers for their guests to give them a glimpse into the traditional music. And since we already talked about playing music together on the road, I was then soon invited to join them on the mandolin. And you gotta know that a Moroccan rhythm has different accents. So even though it somehow felt like we had a different one in mind, somehow it still flowed and we had a really nice session. By the way, this is my room, which looks so chic that I was kinda hesitant using everything to its full extent. And in the next morning, Mustafa was already out for some meetings, but he made sure that I won't leave on an empty stomach. I'm back on my bike. This was an awesome experience. Those guys were so nice. Mustafa, the owner, he invited me to stay there for free. The room actually is quite pricey. I didn't even use the bed, I slept on the ground. Because I felt, I don't know, I didn't want it to cause any, trouble, but he got a bit angry as I told him that I slept on the ground. It was really nice. Jam session, nice food, good conversations. It was really good. Let's see if I can actually get more into some sand dunes. But first now I have to get back the same road that I chose to take yesterday, because it's pretty much the only way. I'm actually surprised that I can cycle on this. Look at this, man! It's so cool. Park my bike here, because from now on it gets impossible to cycle. Wow, that's amazing. I need to put off my shoes. Oh, pretty good. Better. Look at this, that's really cool. It feels really weird. Wow, it's like optical. I don't know, it really kicks in a weird way. Looks like rain. I think I will now move on away from the dunes again. But I've got a tailwind, which is good, but it's also the direction of the clouds. So. Somehow I managed to survive the day without getting wet, and the next day the blue sky was back. But the signs of heavy rainfall, they were damn obvious. Check this out, guys. It's a riverbed, and I think that normally isn't underwater, but there was a lot of rain in the mountains last days, so I think that's the result. Quite crazy, huh? Wow. You can see behind me is a rubbish dump station, you could call it like this, and it's burning. But on the other side of the road is this beautiful rock formation. I want to check it out, but I'm not sure if I can actually. Okay. Look at all the rubbish here that's flying off because of the wind. I'll leave my bike here, just walk a little bit. What a beautiful place, just infested with rubbish, and because of that probably also the flies here, a lot of flies. Two wild dogs, half wild maybe, I don't know. No problem, guys, I'm your friend. Here's some dog paws. Traces here. I think they had some fun searching for something, or I don't know. It's gonna be a really challenging day. So I'm going west from here. That means there will be a quite big stretch of nothingness. Maybe some villages. I'm not sure how big they are and what they sell. But yeah. It's wonderful because I have headwind, and it's like a, I don't know, 150 kilometer maybe. It's already the second day now that I'm on this long stretch of nothingness. Every now and then I pass like little shops, but they sell mostly like fossils or stones and water and cookies. I've got food, I got snacks, I can survive. You know what's quite funny about these formations here? They look like, I mean sometimes they're like really like big rock formations that look quite exactly the same. So it's like a miniature version of it. I think it's really a nice example how small things happen on a small scale. Also, they happen on a big scale. Look at this. It's like Literally like some of those rocks here around, just like almost the same. That's insane. Another 100 kilometers to Zagora, and there will be now one village ahead of me. I need to restock their food and water. Actually, I have enough food, I think. Just like snacks, so I don't need to cook if I get hungry. So to cover the next distance, because I think there will be pretty much no village in between Tarabalte and Zagora. So yeah, let's see. It's a very long distance. I'm pretty much in the middle of nowhere, but I will just camp over there. There's some nice trees. That looks pretty decent. Over there is a tower which provides me with internet. I've got food, I've got water, everything is perfect, everything is nice. It's just a lot of nothing, which is kinda cool, but kinda also exhausting, because during the day I have a lot of headwind because of that nothingness. It's just nothing that stops the wind. But yeah, let's go then camp. Spiky plants. Bike is fixed, everything is packed. I will get back to the road and keep cycling towards Zagora. Another 60 kilometers from here about. There was no wind when I started cycling today. Now it's a headwind. I'm doing 14k per hour. And it's quite hard to keep that pace actually. Whew! Things could be so easy if there would be tailwind, but no. This is day number 4, actually crossing the stretch to Zagora. Let's have a short break. Just spotted some sort of a fountain where you can get water from. I still have water, but I just want to try if they work, so that you guys know if that stuff works or not, in case you go here. Check this out. Wow. That's awesome, they work. There's even an LED light. I don't know what it's for, but yeah, it's cool. It tastes actually alright. Eventually, even the longest stretch of nothingness has an end. And back with the chlorophyll comes also population. So I'm very close now to Zagora, and I booked the room! I just felt like that would be nice. I need to recharge myself, my stuff, everything, wash my clothes. That's a good idea, so. After arriving at the accommodation, I immediately made a mess, started charging my devices, made laundry and finished the day and this episode with a little mandolin jam on the rooftop. Cheers, see you in the next one.